Good morning, Knights of X. How are we doing today? What is up? Welcome to a Saturday GAC live stream. Looks like we got a good crowd today. I'm in a great mood. I just came back from the gym. I copped a quick workout prior so that we could have some time for some streams and for my GAC main account later. So, really appreciate everyone tuning in today. Didn't get the shower, so I might be a little sweaty, but we are here. Welcome to everyone in the chat. Tiziano, Mikey Mike, Koyoma, all goated members of the Knights of Vex. And on Twitch, Aatrox Abuser, Plumbus. What is up, guys? Mr. Sexy Vexy is here. Absolutely. And thank you for the best of luck, Plumbus. Tiziano will get the stream going on the Discord really quick. Absolutely. Still have not had any time to do anything about that virtual webcam. I am just way too busy with other content, so I do apologize. But let me go ahead and start the stream on my Discord and the members chat. So, welcome to everyone. Island Jack, what is up? Camborkin, hey yo. Landon, you not having 10k subs is criminal. I appreciate that. Hopefully soon. I think that's a huge milestone as a YouTuber. Getting to 10,000, that's a pretty big milestone. And for me to hit that in under 2 years would be a huge accomplishment for me. So, really looking forward to that time. I'm going to keep grinding, get a lot more content, and I can't wait to see where this channel goes, so I appreciate it. And Alex Williamson, welcome. Andy Lee, Lucas, Denny, what is up? Denny, I appreciate your kind words. I appreciate you a lot. And Treya, CR, what is up? Good morning, good afternoon. I don't know if you guys have been outside. It's a beautiful day out, and yeah. Good to be alive. Steelhawk, what is up? Always appreciate you over on Twitch. You're the best, hands down, Landon. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you. If you guys haven't checked out, I did end up making my Conquest guide video yesterday. No joke, 8 hours. It took me, I timed it on my phone. I usually have like a little timer over here. Like for example, like I have a timer on my phone for like the gym. Like I was doing sets. What I wanted to do was I wanted to calculate how long those infographics took me. And between 2 days, it took me like 7.5 hours to do those infographics. I don't know why. I just had a really hard time trying to figure out cheeses and triple dipping combinations for those feats because they made it a little bit more complicated. Like, as an endgame player, the feats look easy, but for early to mid game, it's not as easy as you would think. So I can't wait. Like, this coming week is going to be so crucial for the Conquest guides. Tiziano, the GOAT, no problem. The virtual camera thing, as long as you remember, I am happy. Absolutely. Thank you for the 8 months on Twitch Prime. That is a very long time. You're a beast. Absolute beast. And to all the Masters and Lords of Vex, at the end of the GAC season, we're going to schedule a time to do a 1 hour to an hour and a half little podcast talking about the season and the game. So I will coordinate with you guys shortly on that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. First like because you know we love GAC. Oh, I appreciate you. GAC is life. 3.7 GP, how quick do you reckon I can unlock Cobb Vanth? I would say at 3.7, it might take you a little bit of time. You might not get him first time around, but honestly, he requires a really odd team, so you might not have that team up and running unless you're getting those Lightspeed bundles for like Tuskens and Jawas and the Constables. So, not going to say he's like going to be a super essential early game character. We got to see how he's going to perform, but I don't think it's going to take you as long as you think. Benson, what is up? And Trey says it's 6 p.m. for me. Damn, it is 12 p.m. for me in New York time. The Kino, hey Vex, love your work. Good luck with GAC. You're one of the biggest strategists of the game. Always use your defense and offense ideas. Thank you so much for the kind words. And I'm hoping hope you get success with those teams. I've had a lot of good feedback about certain teams I've been setting. Like, I think the 2 teams that I've been having a lot of success with on defense in the past couple of weeks have been Balin with his Focus Datacron and OG Hondo, and Pirate King Hondo with Vayncron and Quigold. Those 2 teams have been consistently getting me holes almost every single round, so it's nice to see. Micah UE, hey Vex, nice Conquest guide, dude. Hey, appreciate it. It takes a very long time, and I hope it helps the community a lot. I don't have Pirates, only been playing for 1.5 months. Well, here's the good thing. I promise you, that pirate feat, the global pirate feat, you do not need a full set of relic pirates. You could have a solo relic OG Hondo or a solo relic Emphas Nest, and you're going to be able to get it done with the right data disc combination. So keep a lookout this week for my Conquest guides for each sector, and we're going to find the right cheese for you, I promise. Andy says, Ray, Ben, Satil's a sleeper strong. My queen has been murdered with only Ben killed. Ufus can't clean up somehow. I had to use Leia to deal with it. Yeah, Andy, apparently Leia walks right over it, but every other team is a big problemo. So if you set Leia on defense, it could be a minor issue. So thank you for the heads up. So enough. Vex, I used Stranger Starkiller Spider Maul 57 vs. Ray Ben Ezra with Wookiee Kron. I love it. Ever since I've been getting advice and insight on to bring that team on offense, I feel a lot more confident going into that battle. So I appreciate the heads up. Is gold with a 7-month possible? I would think so, Micah. Yeah, definitely. The cool thing is my free-to-play account, my brand new free-to-play account, about a year and 4 months. That's long I've had the account, a year and 4 months, is at the 4 million GP mark. I can now do hard conquest. I'm going to try to see what my free-to-play account can do. The goal is going to be gold crate, but there's no promises. I get to upgrade my Relic 5 Tusken Warrior. Yeah, you might have to bring up your Tuskens up to like Relic 7. We're going to have to see. 12:07 a.m. Damn. That's late. And Sunry is here. What is up? Welcome. 500 Coliseum currency is so huge with 4-star Cassian. Yeah, that is massive. That is massive. Do I watch UFC? I do watch UFC. Big UFC guy. There's a big one today. Gotta get Sexy Vex to the win today. Yes, absolutely. We have a chance of facing a member. Kozlachek, what's up? Welcome on Twitch. And Plumbus is facing Rockstar today. 17.5. I think I faced them before, Plumbus. That is one of the biggest accounts in this game. Best of luck. I'm pretty sure I faced them before. That is going to be a very tough matchup, and you can absolutely pull it off. Expecting a win today? I absolutely hope so. We can do it. We're going to start with the free-to-play account first, and then we're going to get over to the Goth Mommy. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Got a Relic 5 OG Hondo, no nest. Yeah, you should be absolutely able to do it. Ante, what is up? Happy Saturday. I'm doing great, and happy gaming to you. Thank you. Who should I put on defense, SOKR or Leia? Personally, that's a tough one. Depending on where you are in the game, I think if you have Kylo without Darkseid Ray, probably better for offense. Leia will be a stronger defensive character. Leia defensive Drogon Datacron is going to be nice. Yeah, it's going to be really tough. I quit Swoga about 9 months ago. Cobb is the first character since then made me wish I was still playing. I was June Kessel. June Kessel, I remember you. Absolutely. I miss you being in the stream. I'm happy you're here, and I hope the retirement life is treating you well. Appreciate you.
I want you to join me.
Holy freaking moly, guys. Plumbus. 5 gifted members on Twitch. That's 68 total for the channel. Absolute mad lad. Plumbus, you are a beast.
I want you to join me.
Congrats to all the new channel members on Twitch. Big shout out to Plumbus, one of the best supporters of this channel. One of the greatest Knights of Vex there is. Appreciate you a ton, man. Really do. That is awesome. All of you, join me. My Satil is 2-0 on Stranger after boosting Revan speed to above Satil. Very nice. That seems to be the strategy, Andy. You got to make Revan faster. Maximus, have I tried Stranger vs. Pirate King Hondo? Not yet. I've been using Kylo vs. Pirate King Hondo and then Stranger for Rey Ahsoka, but maybe I could try it today. How do we become a member? If you become a channel member on YouTube or Twitch, you become a Knight of X tier and you get like a roster review per month. Wonder how low or speed Maul can be to be. I wonder too, Andy. Mine's at 300 speed, so I don't know how fast yours is. Our Hulk and Boris, what is up? Welcome. Thanks to you, I moved my Satil from D to attack. I saw she can do well against Ahsoka, so that's the option too. Usually I use my Queen Amidala successfully against Stranger. Yeah, Satil is definitely the MVP on offense right now. She is so freaking good. I love it. Yeah, Plumbus is amazing. I appreciate him. We have Toteeb3363. Hey Vex, I'm your opponent today. Kule Unibi. I don't know how to say that. Kule, good luck. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate it. I hope we have a good round. And I don't know if you attacked yet, but best of luck. That's awesome. Our opponent's in the stream, guys. That's sick. What works for BKM defense if is Jabba not working? Bo-Katan Mandalore, Traya is usually the go-to. Usually. Maul Zero, what is up? Welcome. Do you do roster reviews all happen at the same time? Yeah, so I'm going to have a schedule. So, obviously next week is Conquest, so it's going to be very busy for me. But we're going to dedicate a day next week for roster reviews and for a channel membership podcast thing. So, absolutely. My opponent has a German name? Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. So subbing would make me a Knight of Vex. Knight of Vex membership, which gets you a roster review per month. Absolutely. Can't wait to show my crazy ult account to everyone. Andy, absolutely. Gear 12 Traya, that might be tough. There's Ufus can do it. I usually do. Treya's a good one. Great Mothers can do it if you focus Bo-Katan Mandalore and you can blow her up fast enough with Spirit. So Great Mothers can definitely do it too. Koyoma, I hear ya. Alright guys, let's head into game. Let's have some fun. So, this is my free-to-play account. We're going to start here first. And I was quickly reviewing where I'm looking like with Executor. I have, like, just not even on purpose, I'm very close to Executor just because of these Lightspeed tokens and bundles from the Journey Quest. Darth Vader I already had up and running. I had Piet from the Empire token. Boba Fett was from the token. Dengar token. IG-88 token. The only character I had to really work on was Imperial TIE Pilot. And I am... like, these tokens practically give you Executor for free. I'm not even kidding. All you have to do is get the relic material and farm the ships. So, that's the... these ships have taken me 6 months to farm. I'm not even kidding. Ships are the hardest farm in this game. It's not even close. I just finished Houndstooth yesterday. Almost done with IG and Xanadu Blood. It is taking me so long to do. And this ship is absolutely insane as well. Biston's U-Wing. Taking me months to complete. But finally finished Outrider. Working on Punishing One. This account is looking very good. I have a GL. I'm getting first in Fleet Arena even without a Galactic Legend level fleet. So I really am liking this free-to-play path on this account really well. And once I get Executor, I can start to compete even more in Grand Arena. So that's the free-to-play account and what we're looking like. And I think my projects currently are Executor as well as Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. I just finished my Captain Enoch team for the Assault Battle. Everything's looking really, really good. So Profundity is going to be an eventual step. Looking towards Leia and Jabba as my next Galactic Legends. But I'd say this is my next journey within the next couple of days. Then it's going to be Executor / Jedi Knight Luke. And then we're going to be in a really good shape on this account. And then it's going to be focusing on Conquest. And also, if anyone's a new player and they're really looking for a boost in Conquest without stressing, like if you want to like really, really try to get these characters early, I cannot stress how important this Omicron is. It is a game changer for this account. It really has been. Like, I almost want to put it on my main account for how easy it is to make Conquest. This helps you get all these crazy cheese feats done so fast. I cannot stress how important this is for early game. I recommend it for everybody. I really do. I know it's a Conquest Omicron, but it really is important. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize my screen so I can see a little bit more. Alright, there we go. But let's have some fun. Let's do this. Also, Twitch sub. It's a YouTube or Twitch sub. Love Ufus against... Yeah, Andy, absolutely. What do you think will work against Vayncron in 5v5? I think Balin focused Datacron will work. There's a Balin team that has a good combination that you could really absolutely murk them, and they have anti-revive in their kit. So I think Balin's going to be a really good option for taking out Pyro King Honda. Just need to wait for the Bam Lightspeed token. Yeah, and that's very imminent. First Order Shuttle is so bad that that's a terrible one, too. Have Satil unlocked. Haven't done anything other than Relic 0. Not sure how high to level her and what team she goes with. So Satil, very, very good at Relic 9. She fits perfectly with Old Republic Jedi. Really, really good. Yeah, Bison's U-Wing is a nightmare. I'm going to wait till I get 5k Coliseum currency to buy TIE Pilot to Relic 5, not going to lie. Hey, I get it. He's not a Kyrotech heavy character, but if it's going to help finish off Executor for you, then might as well. I am ending up doing him manually for the Gear 12, but it's not that bad. I'm just waiting on this piece right here, so I just have to wait for... I'm not going to spend this currency. It's a little expensive. I'm going to wait until I get the guild event currency, but this account is looking really, really good. But alright guys, we've been chatting for a little bit. Let's get this stream started with some free-to-play action, constantly punching up. So at 4.2, I'm in Chromium 1. I'm not saying I'm going to be close to a Rhodium, but like, I don't know how I'm doing this. I should not be able to be in Chromium 1 with my galactic power. So we're really doing well. We won the first round. Our opponent for today is Gapo Ayuwaki from Guardians del Vertice or question mark something. They're going to be a lot bigger. They're at 9.9. I'm 5.2, 4.3, whatever it is. They have every galactic legend besides Ahsoka and Pyro King Hondo. So clear disadvantage. And I mean, do they have Bane? They might not, I mean, they have Darkseid Ray. They should be able to get through my Lord Vader. I can't imagine that they don't get through Lord Vader. But let's take a look at the map. They haven't attacked yet. This is obviously always the same thing. Is my Lord Vader is my only defensive team that's going to even do anything for me. So I want to see if I can even compete. I went really hard on offense. Okay, they don't seem to be having a lot of Datacron, so we have to deal with General Skywalker, Bosk, and Mace with BB-8. I don't understand that. We got Rey. We have Palpatine, and a Jedi Knight Cal Kestis lead with Revan. This is a very interesting board. I don't understand where they're getting these ideas, but we'll let them cook. Vex, how does Stranger work against Rey, Ben, Ezra with the Wookiee Cron? Today, mine, Relic 9 across the board got obliterated. Leia did it with much fewer issues. So I think you have to put the Fracture on Ezra with Spider Maul. I think that's the most important part, is stun Ben Solo, put the Fracture on Maul put the Fracture on Ezra with Spider Maul. So basic on his first turn on Ezra. That's essential. Gun down Rey. When the Starkiller's ultimate is up, make sure Ezra is completely stun locked. Make sure Rey is debuffed the entire battle so her Whirlwind does less damage. I think that's the best advice I could advise for that battle. Who do I have for tonight's main event? Yuri. I think Yuri's going to pull it off. Personally. Okay. So I do have Wampa, but I want to make sure I have enough for a potential backwall Galactic Legend. So I can't go too expensive here. This is a very tough team. They're high relic, so I kind of got to go a little bit bigger here. I might end up using Tarkin clones. This, I might do a gas mirror match. I might have to do a gas mirror match. Great Mother's work. Spirit died, but horrible banners. Hey, at least you got through it. At least you got through it. Duke. Hi, Vex. Did I miss any GAC this stream? No spoilers, please. I like watching the VODs. Nope. First battle coming up on the free-to-play right here. I appreciate the support. I smell Imperial Troopers when I see Bosk. Unfortunately, I don't have my Veers up and running on this account. So, what I'm thinking is I go a little bit more expensive for this. Or, actually, hold on a second. I remember this doing pretty well back in the day. Maybe I could just go with a traditional Empire. With the buffs on a basic. Good armor pen. This might not be a bad idea. Lock down the two sides. Let's see the speeds. 275. I'm going to outspeed. Django. Alright, we definitely outspeed. So I think this is going to be a good idea. CLS is a great counter. I do have a CLS team, actually. Or is he on defense? I put him on defense. Alright, disregard. That would have been a good idea, too. Alright, first battle. Let's get the free-to-play started. Let's have some fun. They might have a lot of tenacity. Alright, that's good. I am going to go here and try to push some turn meter to us. I know that's not going to do a lot. But now we're able to outspeed a little bit. Let's push back again. Oh, very cool. I want to fracture here. That's where it gets a little scary. That's Relic 8 to Relic 1. Rather get the kill. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, that's a 7 Relic Delta gap. Unfortunate. Maybe I should have locked down Boba. Still think we're fine. We're going to win. Alright, unfortunately we lost Palpatine, but I think that's overall pretty good value for what I have to deal with. Maybe fracturing... Is he Relic 3? Maybe I'm mistaken. Regardless, that's a pretty big delta gap. 3 to 8 or 8 to 1 is pretty massive. But hey, at least we got the one shot. We're not going to win on efficiency anyway. My opponent's going to solo every team. So I have to just rely on Lord Vader getting a hold. So I'm absolutely okay with that one there. Gas is a different story. Could do Wampa. I want to save Wampa for a potential Jabba in the back. You just never know. So I think I might do a gas mirror match here. I could also do Enoch, actually. 190k is crazy. Fracture Bosk is the right call. That's what I was thinking too, but I try to get him to live. I guess it wasn't in the cards for us today. You know what? I'll save my gas team, and I'll use my brand new Imperial Remnant where I use all my tokens on. I do not regret it. And I will go with a crit avoid here. I kind of want to try this out. There's not that big of a delta gap. It's only by 1 for gas. They should realistically counter the gas. So, I have a Datacron. Hopefully this works. Save my General Skywalker for another team. Okay. Just gotta be careful with the crits. Uh-oh. Alright. Not bad. I think he's gonna get angry. There we go. Keep eating. Yum, yum, yum. That's some pretty big damage. I will take it. Tenacity down is good. Stun. The problem is, the more buffs I gain, the more damage he's going to do. I want to get the blight. He might pop off here. Let's see. Okay, our anti-crit is nice. Uh-oh. Okay, that's the problem. Uh-oh. Alright, we didn't get crit there. Oh, no. Assist? Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. When he gets the crit, that's kind of when it goes poorly. But I got to save my gas. I did have a Datacron over them, so that's a definite benefit for me. But I'm adding more and more to my roster to try to deal with some of these tougher matchups without going crazy overkill. And Space, welcome to the stream. Happy you're here. And Mr. Tween, morning Vex. Good luck in GAC. I got stonewalled. Sad life. Sorry about the stonewall. Keep your head up. It happens to the best of us. Do not worry. If you have the Night Trooper level 9, Enoch can do Jabba as well. Yeah, that's a great point. Unfortunately, I couldn't roll it on this account. Alright, Mace with Arc Trooper and BB-8. This is probably sleeper overpowered. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I wonder if Bounty Hunters can get it done. Crit damage seems nice. I would hope Bounty Hunters can do it. SGA, welcome. Lurking in the shadows. I like it. I'm happy you're here. My Chromium opponent's account has 2 GLs more than me, but wasn't farming the Lightspeed token, so I recommended it for him to do it. Yeah, absolutely. Those tokens are everything for early game. That no health steal with Blight is clutch. Yeah, it is nice. I think I have all the Zetas on the team now. Not having 5s made it a lot easier, yeah. I think you should make Zombie Death Trooper assist instead of Enoch, as a turn meter removal almost never works on an assist. That's good to know. That's good to know. Endor, what do I need to do to get a roster review? So Endor, if you are a channel member, you are entitled to a 5-minute review, or if you donate to the stream, you get put on a priority. So that's pretty much how it works for over here. If you're a channel member, you're entitled to a review. If you donate, you also can get a review. A $5 donation. But we're going to see if we have time at the end. I got to make sure I can do my main account recording after. Should save Night Trooper second special after having blighted himself. Relic 8 Arc Trooper would carry them? It might. Alright, let's give this a shot. Don't know if anyone else mentioned it, but they changed Cal level 9 from the current Datacron set. Yeah, they did. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Alright, it's a very interesting team. Is he the weakest now? Still not. I think I just want to get Mace to be the weakest, yeah. Relic 8. Interesting. Oh boy. That Mace Zeta is no joke. It's gonna be tough. I really wish we had Boba alive.
I want you to join me.
Camborkin with the Twitch Prime membership. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Can these two do it? Oh, that was a nice assist. Oh boy. Bosk Dengar combo 2 OP. Those thermals are gonna do it. Alright, cool. These are all tokens. I didn't farm these guys at all. So this is why I really like this whole early game journey quest. I hope they add more. We were able to pull it around. That's a very dangerous combo with Bosk and Dengar. So, whew, we got out of it alive. I will take it. What's the donation amount to get it ahead? I don't really like putting a price point on it,
I
but...
want you to join me.
Wow, Tim Ween. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate you. And Zoomney. Hey, Vex, always enjoy your content. Keep it up. Thank you so much for the kind words. First time chatter on Twitch. Really good support today. You guys are amazing. Mac, hello. Welcome. Keep targeting Mace, yeah. Marco Steeny, hello. Can Bane counter Satil, Jedi Knight, Revan, and Jolie without Sith Eternal? I would think so. I would think he could. But I could double check for you. Lost Leon, would you argue that early game is too easy now? I don't know if it's considered too easy because they haven't fixed the GAC matchmaking yet, but they've made it a lot easier for players to catch up. I will admit that. They kind of made farming really challenging because it's like these Lightspeed tokens are everything now with Coliseum, so it's really, really tough. Where was my Mando? I could have used Mando. He's just at Relic 0. Old school vibes, throwing a bunch of units together, call it a day. Yeah. Whole plug and play stuff. Okay, cool. We can I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't know. I don't get it. These are interesting teams. Alright. First things first. Let's have some fun here. Mercenaries. My brand new Balin. Double Omicron. I did put the 2 on him. I did have enough in reserve. And what I'm going to end up doing is his Focus Datacron. Waiting to walk out to finals of my rock climbing tournament that will determine national seeding. Could be listening to music instead of watching the GOAT. That is awesome. That is so cool. I hope that you do well, and I give you the best of luck. All the Knights of X, give a huge shout out to Pub Exploit on the rock climbing tournament. I hope you do well. Absolutely love stuff like that, being active and shooting for a goal. I think you're going to do really well, and I appreciate you watching me. I hope I'm able to calm some of the tension while you wait. I've been there as a wrestler, waiting to get out for a finals in a tournament or a big moment. It's good to try to stay calm, so I wish you best of luck. Those Jedi tokens could also lead to gas. That's true, too. And AKNB, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Selected by category? Possibly. Possibly. We got Endor FYYY with the channel membership, the Knight of X tier. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member and supporting me. Really appreciate you. I'm usually watching you on YouTube because I couldn't use my Amazon Prime sub for some reason. Hey, don't worries at all. I appreciate you for tuning in. Let this man cook. Absolutely. Zoomney, have you tried pulling off Spider-Mole Kron and put it on Ray Ben Ezra and then give them a crit avoidance arrow? It got me 6 holds in Kyber 1. Guys, pay attention to that. That's pretty interesting. The Spider-Mole Focus Datacron on Ray Ben Ezra and putting a crit avoidance arrow on them. 6 holds. They probably can't get crit unless they have vulnerable. That's a really good tip, Zoomney. I appreciate that. That's got to be a frustrating defensive team. Auto set defense from back in the early GAC days. If this player hasn't changed defense since that's got to be from years ago. So that's insane. All right, let's try to do Balin versus Ray. All right, they have the speed advantage. I like the 6 stacks of Purge a lot. Don't like the heal immunity, to be honest. I don't like that they cleanse my Purge. I should have targeted Ben. That's okay. Can I survive a whirlwind? Barely. That's tricky. That's very, very tricky because he's still in damage immunity. I think we're going to lose him. Wait, maybe here. Hold on. I might be able to survive. Weehoo! Yeah, man! Woo! Okay. Focus Datacron popping off. They were pretty fast. They were able to outspeed my Balin before Ben Solo Well, Ben Solo got a turn, he applied heal immunity, and that could have messed me up a big amount. But I'm happy a Relic 7 Balin can survive a Whirlwind. That's huge. That's a Relic 8 Ray versus a Relic 7 Balin. I will take it. I will take it. That's one Galactic Legend down. Now I gotta deal with this. Get Balin next month. That's awesome. He's a great character. You'll never regret it. Just to ask, are you saving your Omis for the next big thing? Yeah, so I'll show you guys what I have in hoarding up and what I'm waiting for on this account. Absolutely. Remember when we get Balin Skull, we can call him Phelan Skull. Not bad, Andy. Not bad. Yeah, that was really close. Shin, get out of here. Hati coming in clutch. Gotta love her. Yeah, she's babe, guys. I didn't know if we change our name color. Yeah, it shows if you're subbed, you get a color change. I'm adding a bunch of emojis, by the way, to all the members that are channel members in Discord and YouTube. I have a whole thing coming out with Vex little emojis for you guys that you can play around with, like some cool GIFs and stuff. It's gonna be fun. Alright, let's see what I can do here. I have Wampa. What can I use Wampa on that's fun? I could probably Wampa anything I want here. I would think. I could Wampa this. Maybe I'll Wampa this team. That seems like fun. Womps. Womps, womps, womps. They don't have a Thrawn Fracture, so good value. I'm happy I have this. I'm happy I'm able to do stuff like this in this account. Wow, we still got dots on us? Don't kill him. Jeez Louise. Alright. Disregard. He was able to land debuffs. That's wild. I don't think I have him modded for tenacity, to be honest with you. I think I have health, but hey. I will take that. That's pretty fair game. Next up, 501st. And I will bring in my Gear 12 Rex. I thought there was going to be a 501st token, by the way. That was a lie. So whoever said that to me was mistaken as well. Also, Gungan's farm when? Oh, that's a long time away from me. Vex, do you think spending 1,200 crystals for each of the 5 characters that unlock Andor is worth? Do I think spending 1,200 crystals for each of the 5 characters that unlock Andor? I do. I think it is worth it. I think, it helps with building up your Chirotech farm, because you're building up Chirotech with that tier, and you're getting 2 relic characters. It's such a huge thing for me, and I'll show you guys later on. I wish I had enough crystals on this account to take them to 5 stars. I just don't. I don't think I'm going to have enough, but... Alright, let's do this battle really quick, and after the Grand Arena, I'll show you guys what we're looking at. Alright, we have a good speed advantage. That's fine. They're going to target the weakest character. Counter. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. Very, very easy. Not bad at all. So I might be able to get the full clear. Ships is a different animal. I don't know if am I gonna be able to do that with ships. Yeah, this person's auto-filled. Marauder with Tarkin? I don't get it. That's fine. That's okay. What can we do here? Got my water. Also, when I went to the gym, they make protein shakes at the gym. This is a Nutter Butter. It's got Nutter Butter protein, almond milk, 38 grams of protein. Can't go wrong. After a nice chest day, I think I actually finished it. Can't get it. I've never actually subbed to anyone outside of Gifted Prime, so this is new to me. I don't mind to support you. Hey, I really appreciate it. The fact that you chose me means the world. Yeah, it absolutely does. Have y'all ever submitted a run at Order 66 and not gotten the rewards? Happened to me after I forgot to submit the previous raid. That's never happened to me. No, that sounds like a weird bug. Does he have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis Omicron? He may confuse that. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, what I'm going to do here is... Let me think for a sec. I think I have more than enough on the table to do what I want, so... 1, 2, 3. This should be more than enough. I don't even think I need a Datacron, so we're just going to go ahead and send this. I'll put it on Morgan because she's the higher relic character. Alright, that's fine. Let him counter. Gear 12 Spirit. Gets blind on everybody.
Let's get down to business.
666 Ice. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the Knights of Vex. Appreciate the support. Okay. This is looking pretty easy. I'm telling you, Great Mothers have been one of the best mid-game teams I've invested in, and no regrets. Early to mid-game teams. Like, just so phenomenal. I recommend every player goes for Great Mothers. Full banners. There we go. I wish I had the money for 5-star. I hear you. Statistically, you'll need to spend 2,600 or 3,900 per character to get the 4-star unlocked, not 1,200. Yeah, you have to spend 3 times. There was one time I got lucky. I got a 15. I didn't have to spend 3. You like the Nutter Butter, Mikey Mike? Yeah, it's so good. I also just ordered a Ninja Creamy. I can't wait to have that. Do I have a Discord server? I do, Ice. I do have a Discord server. Absolutely. It's, if you want to get to that, on my YouTube homepage, I have the link direct. 12.99 times 3 for 4-star? Yes, that's it. Jerry. What's up, Vex? Sorry for joining late, but how's the GAC going? No worries at all, Jerry. It's going really good. The free-to-play account is kind of cooking today. Yeah, hotel. Wow. Very, very clean comment. I love it. I love it. Alright, where do I want to use... What's the scariest team? This one's, I guess... I mean, none are really scary. I guess I'll use my Tarkin clones here. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I need a Datacron. I will do it anyway, just to play it safe. Is this guy trolling with his defense, or is this Carbonite 5? I mean, it's Chromium 1. Wow. Chromium 1. I don't know if they're not playing, but they won the first round, so I think they are playing. That's with the episode pass free-to-play. It's a 5 pull, 1 extra usually. Yeah, this account's fully free-to-play. I haven't dropped a single dime. So, we want to show that free-to-play is still existent in this game today. And I think we've had a really good run so far. Alright, what I will do is I will do 1, 2, 3. Kelleran Beck is a great replacement for Queen Amidala until you get her. So, I will go with the Focus Datacron here just to have some fun. We'll cook. Okay, very cool. All out here. Alright, she's a little tankier than normal. Oh, did that steal banners? Probably not. Alright, very cool. We're doing really well today. I'd be surprised if we make it to the finals on the free-to-play. That's, I can't imagine what the next couple opponents are going to look like after this. Probably a Malik solo. I would think Malik can do this. 6 health, armor pen. Let's go with the protection and the health for sure. Probably going to work on both Executor and Balin as just mainly relics and getting shards. Yeah, that's all it really is. They're great, great options. I thought you was fighting with someone on your free-to-play account. Yeah, this is my free-to-play right now. Troda says Datacrons suck. They can. They can at times. Chromium level roster, understanding the game ratio. Maybe. By the way, Vex, do you think you have time to test the virtual camera thing for Discord at the end of after the stream? Possibly. I still have to record my main account, so we're going to have to see. And I want to do some roster reviews today, if I can. It's, You know, just being honest, it's low on the totem pole for me at the moment to try to figure out. I want to make sure I get to the channel members. But we definitely will when I have time, I promise. I would think Malik can do this. Not sure why I'm going for Old Ben first, but I'm doing it. Let him do it, you know, his thing. I want to wait till I have heal immunity off. Yeah, this is a breeze. That's why I also like going for Malik. Like, I think a big thing I did on this account, too, for early game is, my guild event currency. I was very locked in on my guild event currency. I went straight for Negotiator, straight for Gas, straight for Malik. I didn't go for any gear. I wanted to get those characters maxed out as possible. I wanted to get those farms done, and I think it's really made a good impact for me. So I think getting Gas and Malik done early is really nice. If they bring back the focus datacrons that happened with the previous era, then I will be pissed. Ugh. Imagine they bring Darkside Raycron back. Could you imagine Darkside Ray comes back? I'm looking forward to what they do with Satil. I think Satil could get some interesting stuff. We're gonna have to see. Ooh, Kirikal raid. There we go. The legend himself, Kirikal. By the way, I've been meaning to ask. I want to do, like, a Halo thing with Kirikal one day. Like, let's do the Master Chief Collection, or let's get into, like, some, like, multiplayer lobbies and have some fun in Halo. I think that'd be really fun. Appreciate the raid, brother. Hope you had a good stream and a good Grand Arena. Noble. I've been seeing Noble posting some videos. He has a YouTube channel. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Really good stuff. Noble. Very awesome Night of Vex member. And it's starting to post videos on GAC, so highly recommend you check him out. Won my GAC by 4 banners. Good luck, my dude. Congratulations, man. Efficiency is key. And also, perfect score. Welcome. Don't remember Clone Force 99 having an inhibitor chips activating. Wow, Andy. Not bad. Not bad. Is Kirikal a Halo player or something? I think he's a Halo guy. I remember that. I don't want to make too much noise, but I can't get to the bottom of it. I think we're done. Bro, I played the Master Chief Collection with one of my homeboys. It's so fun. What's your favorite Halo game? I'd have to say Halo 2, Halo 3. Gotta be up there. And then maybe Reach's multiplayer. Really fun games. Back in high school, like, gaming is very good now, don't get me wrong. But a lot of new, you know, up-and-coming gamers, anyone that's joining the scene, will never get to experience what it was like to play Call of Duty 4 and Halo 3. That was like the peak of gaming. That was like middle school, high school for me. You would come home with your friends after school, hop on a bunch of Halo and Call of Duty lobbies, and just stay up until 2 in the morning with your friends. Best times ever. It was so much fun. Dust Cannon. I heard Darkside Ray Focus Datacron and I immediately got PTSD. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I wonder if they're going to release that and they have a good Satil Focus Datacron. We'll have to see. Alright, what do I want to do here? I'm trying to think of what's the best combination. I think I could split up my team. I'm going to try some weird stuff. Let me do 1, 2, 3. Save that for Negotiator. And maybe do like some sort of hybrid. I will do Old Republic. What else can I throw in here? And Han's Millennium Falcon. Maybe. We'll see. I kind of want to try it out. I want to split up the Galactic Republic. Anytime, Noble. I appreciate you. Would love to see a Kirikal Vex collab. Absolutely. 100% down for Halo collab. I am a teacher, so I get a little busy this time of year. When I hit summer, let's do it. Definitely. Absolutely. Fabian. Hey, Vex. Been watching the stream for a while now. Need a 3-0 to get the Kyber this week. I'm currently 2-0. You got this. Keep it up. Appreciate you watching. Executrix grants offense up to Marauder, so she would one-shot every ship. Oh, yeah. That's exactly the strategy. Absolutely. Facts, bro. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I'm 33 now, so that was peak as gaming as well. I'm 30. I'm going to be 31 in May. So that was the peak of gaming for me. Halo Reach was the saddest story. Yeah. Halo fell off after Halo 4. Halo 5 was a front. Yeah. What happened to Halo was kind of sad towards the end. But back in the day, it was great. Halo 2, hated it because of spoiler, the abrupt end. Oh, like, I don't know if anyone would consider it spoilers when he says, finish the fight. I could have basic there, but I think I'm okay. I wanted to get the buffs. Let's go for this. Actually doing a lot of damage. Is this overkill? Emperor Shuttle is a slight problem. It can be. Ooh, I don't like that ship being there, to be honest with you. Not gonna lie, I do not like... That ship can be annoying. We already got the... We got the reset. Was not expecting this bad boy. This is nice. I can get to Marauder now. Okay. I might have to just deal with Sith Fighter. What are your thoughts on Maul Shadow Lord? I think it's really fun. I like it, and I'm looking forward to what's going on next. Like, I think it's the highest rated Star Wars show on Rotten Tomatoes. So, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. And I think so far it's been very fun. I think someone else from the stream, Stratus, nailed it. It's pretty much straight up him aura farming the entire season. Back to... Okay, thank God I had Retribution. Let's go here. Oh wow, counterattacks. Whoops. There we go. Okay. This is working out. Get some banners back. Banners stolen. Banners back. And boom. There we go. Okay, very cool. My opponent made the mistake and not put a tank on the pro defense. I cleared... Oh, very nice little Cholo. And Hudson, what is up? This is the free-to-play account. Yeah, we're going to get to the endgame account right after this. And I want to see if this strategy will work. I don't know if it will. This could be a big mistake, but there's no Anakin in here. So I'm thinking I might lose a ship right off the bat. I might. But I'm willing to give it a shot. So let's try it. Negotiator Mirror. They're going to go first. They have a Relic 8. How do I want to do this? Like I said, they're going to go first. She's going to go down regardless, so... Or not. Let's see.
Excellent donation.
Eastern Blockhead with the $5 super chat. The Vexcellent super chat. Thank you so much. Of course you'd like Maul, Shadow Lord Maul Vex. You voiced the character Sam Witwer lookalike. Look at that. Yeah, there seems to be a giant sentiment about how much I look like Sam Witwer. That's hilarious. Thank you so much for the $5, and I'm definitely enjoying the show. Appreciate the support. I saw an interview done that if Sam Witwer said if they ever wanted to bring Starkiller back, that he would sign up in a heartbeat and shave his head. So if that was ever the case, how would they ever bring Starkiller into Star Wars lore without being completely overpowered? Like... In your guys' personal opinion, I'm very curious, so let me know in the chat. Is there a way of possibly bringing in Starkiller as a secret apprentice of Vader without breaking canon? Could they do that? Or is it just way over the top impossible? Like, I wonder if they could sneak in Vader as a secret apprentice to with Starkiller going after, like, maybe Cal Kestis on Tanalorr or something like that. Some really interesting stuff, because Tanalorr opens up the floodgates for a lot of different combos. It's a kind of planet where they can't be seen. I don't know. You know, you low-key look like him. He's a pretty cool dude. I don't mind that. They cannot. Starkiller cannot be canon. He's basically Luke if he was Darkseid. He's kind of broken. Don't think so. Vextratron Whitward. There we go. Wow, full one-shot banners today in the free-to-play. I love it. No way. Starkiller returns. Starkiller isn't currently canon, is he? He's not canon. He's overpowered. Super OP. Probably. Just give him a few nerfs here and there. Well, they do have his mask in Andor Season 1 in Luthen's shop, so maybe he is considered canon. I thought Starkiller is going to be in Ahsoka Season 2. Speculation. Pure speculation. Vex, Vader finds Inquisitors too trashy, then trains Starkiller. I don't know. I mean, think about it. They're doing cloning with Mandalorian, with Moff Gideon, right? They could be making, like, Starkiller clones. But I know that the whole thing of Mando is that they're using Baby Yoda to try to clone Palpatine, but maybe Vader tries to clone Starkiller in the background, you know what I mean? That would be pretty cool. Like, the whole thing with Moff Gideon is he's trying to clone himself and do a bunch of cloning things. What if Vader is using that to clone Starkiller? And then, you never know. Starkiller would need a major cannon nerf. Yeah, he would, unfortunately. He would need a huge nerf. You can't just be throwing Star Destroyers out of the sky like it's nothing. Zanny, where do you find the background music for your streams and videos? Do you have a playlist? I use Upbeat. It's a paid service, a monthly service I used for whitelists of music on my channel. So I could use a whole bunch of different music on their platform without getting demonetized or copyright. Didn't Vader end up defeating Starkiller in the end? Am I thinking wrong? So I'd say it. I don't remember how the actual Force 2 Unleashed canon ends. I know in 1, there's 2 different endings where you defeat Vader, and there's one that you die, so. Starkiller's like Mara Jade and Lucasfilm expert writers group, they don't exist. Yeah, I saw a thing today on Twitter saying that Mara Jade cannot enter canon under Disney. They said it cannot be done, so don't expect Mara Jade in live action anytime. 100% he can be introduced in canon. Played Survivor, and I highly recommend the play if you're able to. Yes, Jedi Survivor is great. They would have to nerf Starkiller so much it would end up being lame-ish. Yeah, if they introduced him for him to die in one, like, battle, that would be lame. They have to give him extreme power without being overpowered like he is. Lou Dog, my man, welcome. No worries for being late. We just finished the free-to-play account. We're not going to move on to the endgame account really quick. But just to show you guys what the free-to-play account is looking like, I was able to get Andor. Whoa, we got a Twitch Prime membership from 666 Ice. Thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you. Force Unleashed games are so good. Plumbus. Would you guys be interested in a Force Unleashed playthrough on the channel for me to stream that? I think that'd be pretty fun. I'm not sure if that's something you guys would want to watch, but I would love to play some other Star Wars games on stream after GAC some days. But look, I'm sitting on 2 tokens right here. Got to figure out where I want to use these. Tiziano, you're in for that? I love it. Mara J would be so hype. It would be awesome. Not only do I think they can't, but I don't want them to. I don't want to be a cool expanded universe character crammed into a Disney assembly cookie cutter. That's a fair observation. That's fair. They tried to clone the Zillow Beast in Clone Wars cartoon. Palpatine wants to clone everything. I don't see why he can't get watered down Starkiller. Maybe. You never know. Isn't Mara Jade Palpatine's apprentice? Something along those lines. I really want them to finish the KOTOR remake. I need it. Dust Cannon. Amen. Speak to me. That's all I ever want to. Ah, I gotcha, Andy. Does the magic thing from Clone Wars gets a vision of... That would be really cool. Well, there's a whole theory about Ahsoka Season 2 where the son is like a Starkiller type of character. I don't know how they're going to go with the father, the son, the mother. You know what I mean? We're going to have to see how that goes.
I want you to join me.
Holy moly, another Twitch Prime member, D True Murderer. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. We're on a roll on Twitch today. Thank you all for the support. You guys are great. KOTOR would be so fun. Jerry says, hey, Vex, I'm unlocking both Satila and Malgus next Conquest. Who should I prioritize first? Because Satila's a stronger team, but at the same time, I'm two characters away from Leviathan. So if I were you personally, if the difference between those two options is you getting Leviathan, go for Malgus and finish your Leviathan. It's way too important for a fleet. Even though Satila is really fun and awesome, and I recommend her for everybody, get your Leviathan done for sure. Alright, guys, we're going to swap over to the other account really quick while we're chatting. We're having too much fun today. Having way too much fun. The Force Unleashed is my favorite game from childhood. It was fun to play on the Wii. Yeah. Oh, man. I love, like, whenever, ever since I was started content creating, I haven't been able to play a lot of video games on my own. But prior to being a content creator, I would love to replay old Star Wars games. KOTOR 1, KOTOR 2, Force Unleashed. I would do constant replays of that. Like, I've played Jedi Fallen Order a couple times. I've done Jedi Survivor twice. I'd want to do it one more time. Like, I would love to do a Jedi Survivor stream where I'm on Grandmaster difficulty and we can see if we can beat it. It'd be really fun. And yeah, Hudson, the Lightspeed tokens are amazing. Huge game changers for this account and everybody in general. I love it. All right, first time logging into this account for today. KOTOR would be fun. Never played. Just know a bit of them from YouTube. Yeah, Andy, I recommend it a lot. Scooter Tricks. Hey, man, are you hitting me on the live, too? I already attacked and cleared the ground, so it would be fun to watch you versus my defense. Scooter, are you facing me on Goth Mommy, or are you facing me on Vexatron? Holy crap, my fleet rank is at 27? That is not good. I have not climbed on this account today. Oh, this person actually requested me on 3 different accounts. That's hilarious. Hardest character to make canon would be Nihilus and Vitiate. Oh, please. Nihilus would be sick. Force Unleashed playthrough on Sith Master difficulty. I'm going to get creamed. Ahsoka Season 2 is probably talked about Balin wanting to enter World Between Worlds to change the past in Thrawn vs. New Republic. Andy, that's a really good theory. They would cast Lizzo to play Starkiller? Oh my god. Nah, she's already canon. She's already a different character. I could see them doing it live action as a what-if type of project that's disconnected from the main storyline. That'd be interesting, too. That'd be interesting. Good thought, MHP. Rogue Squadron 2 is my favorite back in the day. Rogue Squadron. I think I have the 64. Hold on. I might have it. Hold on one sec.
Let's get down to business.
I was going to say, I think I have the Nintendo 64 games. Because I have my Nintendo 64, but these are different ones. I got Mario Party 3, where I play with my friends. Super Smash Brothers. Pokemon Stadium. And Mario Tennis. But somewhere in this room, I have all the old Nintendo Star Wars games. Shadows of the Empire. Oh, need the stream back. Tiziano, I got you. Always forget. Shadows of the Empire in 64 is so good. Absolutely. The classics. Yeah. The 64 is great. I still have it. I still play it every now and then. Are you excited for Mando and Grogu movie? For me, it's 8 out of 10. I think if there's something else that they're hiding that we don't know about, I'm going to be more excited. If the big boss is going to be like just like Embo and a bunch of huts, I think it might be a little boring. I hope there's something bigger along the way. We're going to have to see. I hope so. I got you, Tiziano. Also, I don't know why I didn't pop up on stream, but K Marie 1996, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Do not know why I did not pop up on the stream. I appreciate you. I hate how they would never made a what if series apparently if Marvel. Yeah, I don't know how that would work with Star Wars. Like, it's an interesting thought. Vichy would be kind of easy to make canon as a spirit for the next vessel. That'd be cool. Really need a what-if series for Star Wars. Marvel already did 3 seasons of it. It would be fun. Nihilus would be cool, but it would be difficult because bro is a walking void devouring entities at this point. He's like one of the most unique Sith Lords because his power is different. He's not the biggest, like, duelist. He's just all about, like, draining life and energy. Like, they could do so many cool things with him. He is secretly very powerful. Like, very over-the-top powerful. I used to play KOTOR 1 and 2 every year, at least once until my third Xbox 360 got a Ring of Death. Then I was done buying 360s. The good thing is you can play it on the iPad, the PC, Nintendo Switch. There's a lot of other places to play it, so that's a plus. Alright. Who's ready for the end game account? Who's ready? Hey Vex, I'm Kyber 1, 3680 skill rating. Your stuff helps. Oh, congratulations. That's amazing. Getting to Kyber 1 in this game is a huge accomplishment. It's not easy, so you should be very proud of even getting to Kyber 1. That's awesome, and I'm happy to help out. Always happy to help. You were looking away when he became a member? Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not see that. That's my fault. Appreciate it. Stream Deck. Yes, the Stream Deck is another great option for playing it. I actually have my Stream Deck somewhere over here. Yeah, I have my Stream Deck in the background. You guys probably can't see it, but I'm a big gamer, guys. All right, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with the endgame account. We are facing... Okay, this is our opponent that joined in earlier. Okay, Quelle. UND Quelle. Again, sorry for butchering your name. I think Tiziano said it's German, so I do apologize. They are representing the guild Shadow Wolves, so big shout out to Shadow Wolves as a guild. 14.3, I am the bigger account. I have the advantage. They have... how many Relic 10s? I don't think they have a lot. 2 Relic 10s. Okay. I think I have a single Relic 10. Datacrons, the biggest question. Very good. Very good at the Datacron farming. Has pretty much everything you're going to want to need. So, definitely helping the account out a lot. Let's see how they performed. I did change my defense in the last second. I did change it. Ray Ben Cal with the Asajj Datacron getting 3 holds. That is massive. I definitely will take that. Hondo's getting 1 shot. Leia 1 shot. Nihilus Kron 1 shot. Back wall. 3 attempts on Lord Vader. That's big. That's helping us with a little bit of a wiggle room. Everything here 1 shot. Ships I have to assume is 1 shot. Yep. Alright. I got a little bit of wiggle room today. But it looks like these are tough walls. Okay. We got Enoch, Kix, Queen Amidala, Jabba, and then Pirate King Hondo with Hondo. I kind of like this better for Kylo, so I think I'm going to stick with Kylo on this one. Up top, Luthen, IG-90 Afra, Inquisitor Barriss, Silvo-led Pirates, and then Gungans. I think a lot of the tough stuff is going to be in the back, if I had to guess. I have to assume Rey, Ahsoka, all in the back, so I have to be a little cautious of what I do here. Pronounced Koliek Boli. Okay, appreciate you. Yeah, I'm really bad at pronouncing those tough names. Also, another series you could do on the channel is Resident Evil. Yeah, one of my best friends is a huge Resident Evil guy. I haven't played 1 game, so definitely want to do more stuff with some different games. I think it'd be fun. Okay, first things first. Got to deal with the toughest battle. Always got to deal with this. With OG Hano in the lineup, I think it makes it I'm not going to say easy. It just makes it a little bit more manageable with Kylo. So I'm looking for a Terminator Kron with crit damage. That's what I'm going to go with. I don't have a lot remaining, and I don't want to skimp out on some of these basic ones. So we're going to go pretty expensive here. They have a Terminator on the 3 and the 6. High defense, good offense, and health. We are going to have to send it. We're going to have to see. I'm getting ready to make a big push, though I have 900 MK1 and MK2 rerolls to get the new Datacrons. What about you guys? Going to try and get as many 200% defense crons or higher. That's certainly the goal. If you can get as many of those as possible, you're going to be in really good shape. This upcoming set, the biggest thing is going to be the Dark Side level 3 and the Character level 9s. They are really important. I'm just pouring some water really quick before we start. Try to stay hydrated as much as I can. Try to go through like at least 4 or 5 of these a day. Really important to get your water in. Alright guys, let's get this main account started and see what we can do. Terminator is my friend. Do they increase it on him? They do. I'm going to lose advantage. I'm going to regain advantage. Oh, boy. I'm telling you, that's just awful RNG. We are in really bad shape. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is... I might lose this. Oh my god, we're gonna lose this. We're screwed, guys. Look at that. I'm seriously, we're screwed. If he targets Ray, getting a little lucky. Uh-oh, don't target Ray. That's luck. That is straight up luck. I don't remember it being that difficult of a start. This is so bad. This is so bad. I can't imagine we win. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, we're so boned. If he has his Terminator move, I'm screwed. I'm okay. Oh my god, I'm getting lucky. Oh. Oh no. See? That's why it's bad to do lightning. I hate this. I hate this. This is so trash. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on. Why is this one harder than any other one? Oh my god. There's just this is just the absolute worst freaking team in the game right now. This is the worst team in the game right now to deal with. I hate it so much. If he increases cooldowns on Hux and you lose advantage, you're just in for a absolute problemo. Oh my god. The debate between Kylo and JMK versus Hondo has been crazy this season. It absolutely has. I think you needed to Lightning. I understand Lightning leaves SOKR in the open, but the Lightning into Ultimate was great. I guess. Always do Lightning. Haven't lost a Pirate King Hondo match yet. Yeah, I just think if Hux loses advantage, it's like super butt-clenching. That was very scary. Might have been the most sus matchup I've seen this Kron set. That was insane. Cortisol levels at an all-time high. Yeah, we're spiking right now. No idea how you pulled that off. I kind of got lucky. Did Hondo put captive on Darkseid Ray at the start? He did not. He did not. Totib, yeah, I got a little lucky there. Not gonna lie, that was a little lucky. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is save my good teams and use this team here with Crosshair. That was crazy insane. That Vayne Kron is really, like, at the start of battle, win the battle. Practically, Definitely the strongest of that set by far. It's not even close. That is the most powerful of the set. You were very close for me to get a drop there, Totib. Very close. So we're going to try against Queen Amidala. I think she's missing an Omicron. It might be on the lead. Yeah, on the lead. This is not a guaranteed win, but with the Crosshair Cron, we might be in pretty good shape. So let's give it a shot. I don't know if I wasted that. Man, that's already sus. Alright, let's see if that was a mistake. Oh boy. Mistakes have been made. Oh my god, okay. Do I just do it? Holy crap. Holy crap. That was insane. That was absolutely insane. Crosshair just decided I'm gonna blow up everybody. Only time I've lost with Kylo is versus Quiggle Vayne because the splash damage killed Hux and SOKR landed buff immunity on Vayne. Quiggle got in the way. Yeah, it's a very tough combination. Opened up a beer and enjoyed the show. There you go. I hope you're enjoying your defense. It's horrible efficiency right now. Very bad. Love these description jokes. Oh yeah. Did 1988 versus 1931 was a huge recovery as I started with a fail on 4 squads. Huge win. Congratulations, Fioli. He's got that anti-material rifle. That was insane. Play of the game. Bro, insta-killed from COD zombies. Yeah, man. He had the freaking, what's it called? He had the ray gun. Dex, if I ever face your main account, you need to stream it for me. Plumbers, I promise you, if I ever match you on any of my accounts, I will stream it. I promise. Alright, so far, so okay? Nice stun. Thank you, Totib. I appreciate it. Alright, Jabba. Jabba. It's probably going to end up being Kenobi. Because I don't really think I have a... Or, hold on a minute. Yeah, it's a little scary. They have high potency. Wampa's not feeling too hot here. Crosshair is doing what his name is, crosshairing all over the field. He's insane. Absolutely insane. I kind of wanted to try to build up target practice to bring my team back, but I was like, you know what? At this point, I don't really want to die. All right, we're going to go with a little bit of a safer battle today for Jabba. I don't think I need to worry about anything in particular with JMK. So we're going to go ahead and use a max health cron versus this wordy bounty hunter cron with the ramping offense level 3. Not overly concerned. I think Mace is a good third here instead of General Kenobi. Okay, so far so good. That's a really good hit. Almost down. Oh, that's annoying. That is nice, actually. That's why I like Mace. Those counterattacks can do some work. Look at the dodging. Was he blinded? Rather go for that. I get the recovery in a second. We're doing it. Alright. I had vulnerable there and I didn't crit. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go here. Heal Cat back up. If possible. It's probably gonna end up being a 56. Unless that counts. Yeah, 56. I couldn't get the protection back on Cat, but not at the end of the world. This is not our cleanest performance by any means. So, we could definitely be a little bit cleaner on these battles. Great tunes, Vex. Thank you. Yeah, I'm constantly trying to update this playlist. It's all about time for me. If I had more time, I'd be doing a lot more stuff. It's just very hard when you have like a full-time job and try to stay active and work out and family. It's hard to try to just sit down and narrow out some space. All right, what do I like using here? That's not crazy overkill. I kind of forgot what I do. Don't want to go too crazy expensive. Maybe I'll skip that team for now. I think Bo-Katan last time got a little dicey against this one. I'm still going to do it. I think Bo here is good value against a very powerful Datacron. Not that one. This one seems pretty good. So, let's go ahead and use BKM against this Night Trooper Kron. It's something you cannot take lightly. It is very powerful. It's been getting me holds almost every single round as well. So, let's let Bo cook. Good stun. Not able to get rid of Enoch in the beginning. Kind of annoying. Especially that. Alright, that's nice. Nice. Get more of that breach and daze. Resisted. So Paz Vizsla is assisting quite a bit. That's the banner stealer. Alright, finally an assist from her.
I want you to join me.
We got a Twitch Prime membership for 2 months from Percy Fatality. There we go. Thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate you a ton. For all the support. All the Knights of Vax supporting me. He's dead. He's not dead. They hit really hard. This is taking a freaking minute. Guess I'll have to do this. I mean, Paz Vizsla does do a lot, but I would definitely enjoy... Oh, boy. What is happening here? That's the... At least we gained 100% health and protection back on these guys somehow. But they are really durable. Why do I feel like this is going to be an L? Oh, thank God. Had to, like, focus for, like, a second. A stun here is nice. This is crazy. How tanky he is. Like, this battle has been a minute. Is Bo-Katan even considered overkill, or is this like the perfect thing that I need to do? This might be a 56. Okay, I'll take it, man. I will take it. That's tough. Nexus, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Happy you're here. Rooting for your opponent to win this, JK. Ha ha ha. Like Ufu's here, 57 banners, maybe overkill. I gotcha. Felix, welcome to the stream. Happy you're here as well. You're my favorite Swoga content creator because you have an amazing positive personality, 4 damn accounts, which makes for a lot of GAC content to watch and you're like a top 250 player or something like that. Really appreciate that. I'm happy that I'm your favorite, and I'm hoping that I can continue to grow and be a lot more people's favorites. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and as long as everyone's having fun and enjoying the content, I'm a happy camper. Appreciate all the kind words. Yes, there was very, time. There's very enough to do everything with my work, myself, family, and plus Swoga. Yeah, absolutely. Cheers to you doing it all plus streaming. Yeah, I like keeping myself busy. I'm having fun. Like I said, that's the most important part. And if I had even more time, I'd be doing a lot more. Marco Stini, what stats should I give a Kron for Lord Vader clones countering Stranger Star Killer Maul? Armor pen, crit damage, offense. I would probably go for some offense, crit damage, maybe some defense, some protection for survivability, along those lines. I failed parking Hano Ray Jabba Cody, 0 kills. That was I started GAC yesterday, then today full efficiency. I'm telling you, everyone's going to have days like that. I promise. Do not get discouraged. It's very, very tough. Alright, what am I going to do here? That's not... I always forget. I do Tuskens. I have done Tuskens in the past. Could try it again. I might do a Focus Datacron here. Yeah, I might do a Focus Datacron here because this is a tough one. Level 3 working overtime? Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. How are you getting more than 100 stacks of Ancestral Resolve? Was I? I wasn't even noticing that, to be honest with you. No crits on final hit. People underestimate that team with Nitro Procron. Yeah, it's nasty, nasty. Okay, let the ers do some work here. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on that. Thank God we have a revive. Or endless revives with them. Oh. It's really all about these two surviving. I'm not really worried about those two. Tuskens are a low win rate. I think you gotta bring in a pretty decent Kron. Because that's some pretty good damage. Hopefully it's Warrior. That's it. That's a kill on Cody. 74. Close. I think you just gotta move fast. Just don't know who I should go for first. That's the biggest question. Oh wait, I shouldn't be doing that. We have days. Now let's... Okay, that's good. Oh boy, that could have been bad. Gotta get a lot of stacks on her to do some work. How many is it? There we go. I'm gonna heal just in case. He's at Relic 6. I think that's a very helpful part of this. So, the damage is getting pretty scary. We're getting closer. Needed that. Thank God. But I definitely need Warrior to get to more health. Because... There we go. Feel a little bit better. Really? Tuskens pulling it off. There we go. I'll take it. I think you have to be really, really tedious and cautious with the Kron you're going with. And they need the Relic levels. So if you're going with Relic 5 Tuskens against a Relic 8 Captain Rex and kicks, you're going to die, I think. Is Cobb Vanth going to make Tuskens better? I hope so. Certainly hope so. Does this work because Captain Rex is in the enemy squad? Yeah, because they're going to get stunned constantly with the turn meter gains, and he gains a lot of turn meter, so definitely. 539 is not the most efficient. Woo! Happy we saved Bane. Look at this. Very good stuff. This is... Wow, guys, look at this. So, I think my opponent... Now, I'm not assuming anything. I know he's in the chat. This is the exact combination that shut me down on my main account. They put this on Ahsoka to try to do a timeout. I don't have Leia. You know what I'm going to end up doing? Satele, Stranger. There. It's a very scary back wall. And... You know what? I think I'm actually screwed. I think I'm a little screwed because I don't have Spider Maul on this account. So it's not going to be easy. Ugh. This is going to be insane. Actually going to be insane. Yeah, I saw it on your main account. Yeah, I had a feeling because my opponent completely stopped me with that. It was very tough. Maybe think about a safe 2-shot. Yeah, this is going to be challenging. I got to think about this one for a sec. I do have this, but I don't have Spider Maul. Might as well try it anyway. Yeah. I'm just thinking of backup options. Backup options. Bane. Queen Amidala. Proves Leia is an offensive GL. Yeah. I don't trust this. I don't either. Especially not without Maul. Spider Maul. But you know what, guys? We gotta try. We gotta try it. I don't have Leia on offense, unfortunately. So, I'm telling you, this is going to be the team that's going to shut us down. We might have to do our whole roster against it. The Grand Arena will come down to this team solely. It's probably the second best team in Grand Arena besides the Vayncron. Maybe even first. We're going to have to see. The plus is it's a Relic 8 Ben. Maybe that's a plus. Let's cook, shall we? Ezra's the problem. Reality Skewed Gamers, thank you so much for the raid of 14. Perfect timing with the scariest battle of this run.
Let's get down to business.
Nemesis, thank you for the follow.
Let's get down to business.
And JC Nug with the follow, thank you. Appreciate it. I know I can't assist, I know. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it's not over yet, though. He's at 50 stacks. What happens? Okay. Raid Boss Ezra incoming.
Let's get down to business.
Kadar with the follow. What's up, Kadar? This is the scary part. This is the scary part. I'm telling you, at least we got rid of Rey. That's the plus, but he could solo us.
get down to business.
And the sub guy with the follow. I'm going to look at all of this in a second, guys. I can't insta-kill him. He's un-insta-killable.
I want you to join me.
Oh, boy. And Kadar with the sub. Oh, my God. I think we got a gifted sub from Plumbus. That did nothing. Here comes GL Ezra. Oh, boy. I wonder if Ben's going to actually hurt me. Yeah. At least we got rid of Ray. The hardest part is Ezra. Oh, we're so close. Come on. Okay. Don't heal. Come on. Yes, 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 yes. You don't need Spider Mall. You don't need Spider Mall. Thank God. Woo. Thank freaking God. Thank you to everyone on Twitch, by the way. Followed you on YouTube, not Twitch. I had to fix this. You're hung over? Oh, probably from Scribe stream, right? Oh my God. Yeah, he's got permanent insta-kill immunity. Been a night on YouTube for months. It's the first time I'm seeing you on Twitch. Hey, I appreciate the support. Plumbus is a fantastic member of our Alliance Vex. Yeah, and he's in the top 50 of Grand Arena. He's a beast. Ray Rock, as always, appreciate you. Thank you guys for the love. Appreciate it. Stranger Without Maul is not as good, but still good. We pulled it off, guys. And Pub Exploit, I hope you pull out the win. You could have timed out for first special to kill Ben and revive Maul. Maybe. I wasn't even thinking at that moment. I was just like, let's just freaking do it. Scribe and Rangers impromptu late night stream after the shots went nuts. I gotta join you guys one time on that. There was a couple times where I'm out with my friends at a bar and I was watching at one point. I was watching Scribe like absolutely destroying his liver, but I would love to join one day. Lots of shots, I believe it. Who says Stranger is trash? Definitely. Definitely not trash. Thank you for the good job. That was a very tough battle. We'd love to have you. Yeah, guys, maybe one day I'll try to stay in on a Friday night and maybe join the tribe for some shots. All right, so far so good. Gotta have fun with my one of my favorite characters and factions in Star Wars, the freaking Queen of Hadoukens, Satele. Don't know if I played this perfectly last time, but I want redemption. Yeah, you guys are down to see that? I'm down. Just gotta figure out what I want to drink. I don't know if I could do as much of that hard stuff like Scribe. He's like doing like moonshine. I'm more of like a Jack and Coke, cranberry vodka guy. But I'm trying to experiment more. Ever since, you know, I've gotten older, I've been more with the wine. But back in the day, like Fireball, Jaeger. College was interesting, for sure. Satele versus Ahsoka? I could probably try Satele versus Ahsoka and then, what, do Bane here? I don't know. Normally just drink vodka straight on ice. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fire, too. I think tequila's probably, like, the one that's least amount of calories, I think, or something like that. I don't know. Just when you're hungover, that'll do it. Apple Crown Royal never steered me wrong. You know, on Fire Island, anybody that's from New York and goes to Fire Island, they have these things called rocket fuels at the casino bar, and they just go down like water. They are delish. They probably have rocket fuels all over the world, probably, but those really slap. Time for Mommy Satele? Yeah, we gotta start a Mommy Satele cult. Beer's my go-to. I don't drink liquor unless it's Jaeger. I hear you. I hear you. I'd say high school, college was all about beer, like doing what's it called? Funneling, shotgunning. When we were in high school, we used to do Natural Light, which was like the cheapest beer. Then we upgraded to Bud Light Platinum. Then it became seltzers. Now it's like Surfsides and High Noons. That's kind of like the thing now when you're on the beach or hanging out. My Sear, Rock Thrower, Maul, Lost vs. Relic 10, Ray, Ben, and Cal. Damn. Yeah, that team is no joke. I'm telling you, it's strong. Very, very strong. So, the debate here is if we want to use Satil here or Satil on Lord Vader, right? Because I think Satil on Lord Vader is absolute beast mode, but I've never tried it, especially against the focused Datacron like this. The good thing is we deal true damage, but I don't know if the daze is going to help them, but since we're getting resisted, we're going to be gaining a bunch of stats too. So, I'm going to do a quick, very quick search. Just curious. It's not good. Not good by any means. The win rates are terrible, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to stick to Satil with Lord Vader, and we're going to try to see if Bane... Do I have to combine Sith Eternal Bane? I probably could afford a combination of the two, because I don't think I need Sith Eternal for anything else. So I know that's kind of like probably boring, but I don't have to risk it today. I don't need Sith Eternal for anything else. So let's have some fun with the Master... or the Grandmaster of the Old Republic, Satil. Is she top fine baddie in the game? Is she like Shin Hati level? I think she's pretty bad. If you know what I mean. Not like bad. I mean like bad. Seltzers, dude. Man can't card revoked. I disappointed in you? No. That's not all the time. I'm talking... I will admit, Surfsides are really good, and they're not seltzers. I don't think there's any carbonation in it. They're pretty good. Surfside or High Noon. They're delish. Natural Light is goated. Oh my god. When I was in Orlando the other day, me and my friends were pounding some Guinness. I was so bloated, but it felt so good. Surfside is quality, can confirmed. Absolutely. If you're on the beach, you're playing some beer pong or some like flip cup, can jam, and you're getting hammered, Surfside's kind of hit. It's funny how Satil's 3v3 line is just her and her parents. Yeah, technically. Isn't that hilarious how that works? Alright, let's have some fun with Satil, with her two parents as her allies against Lord Vader. Alright, they're gaining turn meter on special, so they're going a little bit fast. I think what I want to do is go here. Do this. Hold off on the assisting, because I'll use that later on. A little scary. Okay, do that first. Give us protection back. Call Revan to assist. Actually, I might start calling Satil to assist. That might be the better move. It's a lot of protection up. Yeah, I think Satil's assisting is better. Do this because it's going to expire. Go back here. Well, not Hadouken, but keep powering that up. Call Satil. She deals the heal immunity. Alright, he's getting into ult. He might be angry. Might be a little angry. The good thing is we're immune to dots. I hope Revan has his turn meter ability swap. Do not hurt my team. He does not have it. He has this, though. I feel like I could be playing these a lot better. I want to get the protection up on my team. Oh, boy. Go here. Get our taunt. He's an ultimate, so none of those abilities matter. He's got Order 66. Thank God that we're recovering protection. Increase cooldowns. Mark. They are gaining turn meter because of the specials, and the Order 66 I'm not a fan of. taking a little bit of time. Gotta get Order 66 off, like, right now. Okay, we're starting to kill the sides. I gotta get through Lord Vader. Good counterattack. Perfect. Not good. Get this back up. Go here. Ability block. Good counters. Another great counter. Boom. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Weehoo! Just takes a little time. Let's cover some protection back. Two minutes on the clock. We're good. Hadouken! And another boom. One more time. None. We're done. There we go. That is awesome, awesome value. Guinness tastes is good. It tastes like coffee. Yeah, Guinness is really tasty. I love it. Love, love Guinness. Satil might be top 3 bad. Absolutely. Don't you ever drink real beer like European brands? I don't think I've ever experimented that much with those European brands. I want to do more. Wow, Koyoma with the name change. Interesting. Mommy Satil Relic 9 Cup. Let's go. All right. New Colts confirmed. She's a baddie, all right? She is a baddie. HM to Padme, Great Mothers. Oh my god. Ayla Secura. I finished my internship in Dublin and got hired. Congratulations. That's amazing. Awesome stuff. Padme might be top 2. Oh. Attack of the Clones Padme. Top notch. Alright, let's combine these two. What do I need? I think crit damage is kind of nice. I think armor pen might be a little important. Yeah, I'm going to combine them. I can't afford to do it. What's your Satil's protection at Relic 9? I think she's 200k, I think. Haven't drank beer since I left the army, but Newcastle was my favorite while in there. I've never tried it. Newcastle's very good, but it gives you bad breath for some reason. Ah, that's not good. Let's see. Darth Talon is dark side. Choose more favorable in my opinion. Oh, I hear ya. Darth Talon's pretty baddie too. Someone get Vex a White Claw to celebrate. Oh my god. That ain't going away anytime soon. That ain't going away anytime soon. Because having bad breath in a bar is a good thing, I guess. I mean, that is subjective. Depends on why you're going to the bar. Brandon C, what is up? What are you replacing Stranger with on defense? Galactic Legend Leia with Wampacron. Big shout out to Plumbus for that little bit of advice. I actually gave him a shout out in my last video. Alright, we don't pop the ultimate until she removes all her protection. Because crits are not going to be a thing. Let's remove her defense. This team is crazy. That's gotta be all her protection gone. It's gotta be. We'll do it. Can they do it? I have no idea. I don't know if bringing in Sith Eternal was a weakness. We might not be able to get through it. We're gonna have to see. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to figure it out. I guess you did I guess you did actual European beer. Guinness is Irish. Oh, okay. I guess you consider that. Yeah. Yeah, then I've definitely had it then. Guinness is delish. Had mine at 346k protection at Relic 10. Oh my god. That's a lot of protection. You're going to be walking through teams. Absolutely walking through them. Wipe the floor with my Relic 9 GL Leia. Oh, I believe it. She's not moving. Whiplash, if you're putting Leia on defense with the Wampacron, what are you using against Rey with Ezra and Chewie-Cron? I am using Stranger, Starkiller, and Spider Maul. Today I got lucky and was able to pull it off with a regular Maul. Oh, I guess we're breaking through. Felix, what Zeta is a must on the Wampa? The one that's not the heal immunity one, I think. That's the one I would recommend. Alright, very cool. They were able to get through her, even with that crazy focused Datacron, so I'm happy about that. Let's take a look at the overall board again. We got 7 teams remaining. This top wall is still tough, but not as scary as this back. This is obviously a very scary team. This we can use Inquisitors. So let's go ahead and clear that back wall first and see what we can do. This is using the focused Datacron for Asajj. So I'm curious if Afra can still pull this off. It's been my go-to for the season. There's no focused Datacron. We might be in good shape. Billy from Philly, always glad to have you. Just joined the stream. I also put Leia on defense last round, but what did I hear? Wampacron with her? Yeah, Wampacron with her is pretty nuts. They can do a lot of damage, especially Drogon. And I don't think Wampa can beat her with that much damage. That's a very fast Satele as well. So to have that much protection with that speed is phenomenal. Had Guinness from the source in Ireland, like drinking chocolate shake. I gotta go to Ireland one day. I cannot wait to try out that beer. Okay, it's a Relic 5. So the Delta gap is not too crazy from me to them. I should be able to actually chunk him a lot. Let's do it. Okay, let's see. We're getting some crits. That's good. Continuing to get crits. More crits. This is wonderful when you can get a crit. Look at this. You know what it is? This Kron is so much better than the Kron on my main account because of the crit chance. It's just absolutely insane. Our IG has seen better days. But there you go. Still works. Love it. I am so pleased. Who else is in Dublin? I am Line from Discord Vex. Oh, nice. Nice. Since I almost have red hair, I could almost be an Irish person getting a Guinness. Definitely. I put Drogon with Saul Luthen, which got me a few holds. I have Chupio with Leia. That's an interesting split. I'm not opposed to that. That's awesome. Alright, next up. This is practically just autopilot at this point. I'm not going to do the Underman here. I think I'm going to be okay. I will go with this because it has a little bit of extra health and some speed up on a basic, so that's going to help. They have turn meter, armor pen, protection, and health, so they're going to be durable, but no match for Malgus. You know what, Pop Quiz? What is one character in Swoga with an objectively useless Omicron? Hint. 1. They're light side. A objectively useless Omicron. Light side. I have to think. It's not... Does Clone Wars Chewbacca have one? Which character is it? I can't think of it. Love going for Bastila. At least she's back in the playing field. Get some fear going. Really? That's been happening more and more lately. Big heals. Okay. I don't have blind. That's a heal, kind of. Full auto. Very cool. Gungans. Is it the Gungan one? Galactic Challenge. That's it. The Galactic Challenge. You're right, Kadar. That's the one. One of the Gungans. That's the one. Congratulations on your win. I'm a big fan of your content. Keep it up. It was nice to see how my defense falls down. It's not over yet. I could make mistakes, so appreciate the congrats, but you did very well. I set a tough board. I got lucky on the Ray battle. That could have been really, really bad for me, so thank you for the congratulations, but it ain't over till it's over. The phalanx, yeah. And I appreciate all the support on my content, Totib. I really do. Karth Onasi. That's a TB Omicron, right? I don't know if Queen Amidala is, like, always, like, super safe against this, but you know what? I think with a powerful Kron, I might be okay. Crit damage, potency. I think that should be fine. Turn meter is nice to have. Alright, I know that Saw Gerrera can beat Queen on 5v5, but I don't know about 3v3. Their Kron is obviously really, really good. But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try Queen Amidala with a turn meter Kron and crit damage. I hope this can work. Like, that's sucky. Oh, yeah, wait. This might be an actual misplay. This might be an absolute misplay. There you go. You see that? Saw Gerrera is so good. You saw that, right? Look at this. This was not the play. You guys are wondering if Saw Gerrera is a bad team? They're insane. Absolutely insane. I use Inquisitor Barris against Saul. Work great. I gotta maybe consider bringing them on offense. I also only have a 4-star. I don't know if that matters. Look how good Saw Gerrera is. That's Queen Amidala, who can beat multiple Galactic Legends, getting walked on by Saw. See? It ain't over till it's over. Baby Yoda Eyes, what is up? Hopefully they bring in 2 tubes for Saul when Luthen gets pulled over to the new Andor team. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. He's a phenomenal Grand Arena team, and he's won me so many matchups back in the day. This team beats GL Ray, by the way. Does it actually? I use Gaz for Saw? Yeah. Might have to consider that. I do have a GL. I do have Jabba. But again, this team is really, really powerful. It's sometimes more powerful than Galactic Legend teams, so what we're going to do really quick is bounce back with a nice, easy win to try to gain our momentum and not get too tilted. So we're going to go ahead and do Inquisitors with a IG Focus Datacron against the other Inquisitor team with the Focus Datacron. Try to bounce back. No death mark. Yeah, 54. Kind of hard to bounce back. My main motivation these days for battling in Kyber 1 is to face content creators to test my roster. Yeah, I mean, if you guys check out Bit Dynasty's website, you could check out a lot of to see where you rank against the other creators. I'm always checking that out like every week to see where we if I'm close. Scout Troopers Omicron is worse. Oh yeah, because the speeder bike raid is not a thing anymore, so absolutely. Gungans. Let me think for a sec. I think what I want to do here is maybe Ufus. 1, 2, 3. Don't have a lot of good dark side crons. Or, hold on, do I try this? Maybe I'll try Commander Cody here. I'll try this. I've actually never used them on offense, so let's see. I don't know. That looked like a loop. Hey, they're pretty fun on offense. That's actually kind of nice. I know it's not like ideal, but hey, they're doing stuff on offense. They're beating an Afro-focused Datacron team. When's the last time you've seen Commander Cody do anything on offense? That's pretty fun. Yeo. Hey, Vex, don't often get to catch your streams, but a big fan. Also for future merch, a flat-brimmed hat with the Vex logo would be fire. Thank you so much for that insight, and I appreciate the support. Yeah, the merchandise is coming. I said this to the last stream. I want to make sure whoever I partner with in terms of merchandise, that it's high quality. I want to make sure it's something that's going to last and that it's enjoyable. So 100% will recommend and put a flat-brimmed hat with the Vex logo. Writing that down. Appreciate it. Cassian's TB Omicron. Is it bad? I don't even know what it does. Cody's basic gives him up to 60% turn meter. Yeah, I love it. That was freaking insane. My opponent's Relic 10 Lord Vader has 393% defense. Can Bane get through it? I would try a very good Armor Pen Cron because that sounds very, very scary. You might time out Plumbus. I'm not going to lie. You got to be really, really careful. That's a lot of defense. Oh my god. It's actually crazy. Alright, I'm going to end up using JML here. Play it nice and easy. Yeah, we'll just go with the standard 3. I'll go with the Cal Kestis level 9, even though it's not going to really matter. Actually, you know what? Let's just go with the high protection. It's way more worth it, so... Gungans, not as scary in 3v3, but something you can't take lightly either. So I'm going to use one of my remaining GLs. Rangers, Bane struggled badly. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had it happen to me, but I've heard of a lot of players timing out on Banes. Or timing out with Bane on Lord Vader. It's scary stuff. I like having Revan for this battle, but it's just way different now. Ah, he's got 2 stacks. Whoops. He's not going to assist. I'll do this. That's absolutely fine. Should be it. Boom. Should be full banners. There we go. Alright, Gungans, no problemo. No problemo. I think I'm going to end up having to do Saw Gerrera, I think, against this team. So we'll deal with him for last. This, I think, Great Mothers. Always have to include the Great Mothers. They're so much fun. And I'm not going to end up using DTMG, even though I probably could. What has the better stats? Crit damage here. Yeah, we'll go with this. What are they running? Speed up, max health damage, resistance pen. I think I'm going to be absolutely fine. They sent a community Q&A post back in November.
Excellent donation.
Oh, we got a super chat from Billy the Philly. Thank you for the $5 super chat, the Vexcellent super chat. I'm tempted to try Stranger against Pyro King Hondo with Quiggold and Vayne with a Vayne Cron, so I could save SOKR in case of Ray Ezra on the back wall. Thoughts? Here's the only thing. I think it can work. The scariest thing is the beginning, is that if Pyro King Hondo increases cooldowns and Vayne assists on Starkiller and he one-shots Starkiller. That's the scariest part. You want to make sure you completely stunlock Vayne. You put the Fracture on Vayne with Spider Maul, then you get the insta-kill with Stranger's Basic. That's the most important part. The biggest RNG is the beginning. If it's that his assist kills one of your team. That's it. Also, they said in the QA post back in November they were planning on transitioning the Omicron to some different game mode. They better get back to it, because if players did it, then that stinks. It was in the same bracket with Arnold a couple months ago. We were not matched up. That stinks. I hope I could face Arnold one day. I mean, I would have a really, that'd be really fun if I got to face him, because he's an OG of this whole game. Talk about overkill. You guys saw my video today. Spirit is hitting for like 500k on a basic ability. It was disgusting. Alright, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Again, Billy from Philly, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. We're going to end up using Jabba here. Probably could have started with it, but I thought, why not try Queen? I don't know if I need that. This is actually kind of nice. EPLXD, hey Vex, just starting the tuning. You having a good day? I'm having a phenomenal day. Thank you so much for joining. Grand Arena has been great. Having a good time with chat, and can't ask for anything more. Having such a good day. Okay. Alright, let's give this a shot against this Saw team. I'm telling you, Saw is no freaking joke, and I'm really considering bumping up the relic levels to my Luthen. I keep forgetting to do it. I'm literally have to set like a reminder on my phone to do it, because this Luthen team is no joke, and it's only going to get stronger. Look at this. I think I just want to get rid of Katarn. The buffs on a basic for Leia. Oh my god, 118k AoE. That should be enough. Okay. Threat neutralized. Or neutralized. Go here. Might as well, I guess. Ugh. Is there tenacity? No. Like, if that was a Relic 10, Luthen, the decoy would be doing crazy work. Uh-oh. That's 4. I don't like how she has Mark. Oh, no. Got a little lucky there. Jeez Louise. Even this has taken a year and a day. I'm going to wait until that heal block is off. Talk about greedy. It worked out. It worked out. Interesting. Okay. This team is good, guys. This team is very good. We got a raid from Bit Dynasty. Big shout out to Bit Dynasty for the raid. Hope you had a phenomenal stream, my man. Thank you so much. Alright, all that's left is speedrunning ships. And hopefully this is a W. Absolutely should be. So what we're going to do is, really quickly, guys. I've been having a lot of water, as you can tell. I'm going to do a quick auto battle. Tinkle for like 2 seconds. And I'll be back in like a gist. So, literally 2 seconds. Maybe grab like a little snack too. Okay. Literally 2 to 3 minutes. $75 is trash. Chair stream, my bad. Was it more than 3 minutes? I grabbed a little snack. You guys ever have these? Hot, full protein balls, chocolate, coconut, peanut butter. These are insanely good. So delish. The chair was so bad at efficiency. RIP the chair. That was ridiculous. My bad, guys. I just grabbed a quick snack and I had to tinkle. All right, let's focus quick. Sith Eternal Bane got through the Lord Vader with 56. Good call. Good call on bringing in Sith Eternal. Might as well at that point. Even with that high defense, that's good. Yeah, Little Cholo, these are delicious. Is it odd that I got an ad for White Claw while Vex was away tinkling? No, you did not. The custom memes in Discord with your funny surprise faces is hilarious. Is there more? Oh, that channel is hilarious. I've been looking at that recently. Greatport has been having a lot of fun with that, as well as Koyoma. Oh wow, I'm like not paying attention. What the heck happened? I think we're still going to be okay. Yeah, Ante, it's delicious. It's a nice little snack. Little protein. It's got a little bit of sugar. A little bit of sugar, but not terrible. Ships are always the same every battle. Vex, speed up the chair. We need to jump him. Has he learned anything through all the years, the year and a half of GAC efficiency? You would think he'd be doing that really well. You guys really got an ad for White Claw? Are you serious? Yeah, by the way, I don't ever say tinkle. My coworkers always say, before we go on walks for lunch, they're always like, hold on, I gotta go tinkle before we walk. And it just like popped in my head. I'm like, why are we saying tinkle? But it seems to be the lingo nowadays. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and 1. That's it. Is that a Resident Evil thing, Kayoma? That's a Resident Evil character, right? Knowing a thing or two about food standards in the US, those snacks are probably forbidden over here, so never tried them. Yeah, I try my best, by the way. I'm not gonna be like get into like a whole fitness and health thing. But I think the best thing that I've tried to do in majority of, like, recently is sticking to whole natural foods. Like, not getting processed canned foods. Like, trying my best to, like, make, like, chicken and all that kind of stuff. That's crazy how easy this is. Vex, have you seen Andor? Where'd that comment go? Vex, have you seen Andor? And if you have, then what do you think of it? I finished Season 1. Thought it was good. Just started Season 2 a couple of weeks ago. Really good start. And I can't wait to finish it. I've been, sidetracked because of Maul Shadow Lords. So, I definitely want to finish it. Unless you grow it yourself, your food is processed. So, don't consider just processing. That makes a lot of sense. I gotcha. I try my best to have, like, a lot of vegetable, eggs, and what is up, Walter? What is up? I try GMO, like, pasture-raised, grass-fed, stuff like that. Like the eggs. I think the eggs I get are, pasture-raised or something like that. I'm not sure if it makes the biggest difference, but I try my best. Alright, guys. That's hopefully a 2-0 for the day. Genetically modified. Oh, yeah, like, making genetically modified chicken now, I think. Which is crazy, but... Big shout out to my opponent, Kule, for a very awesome Grand Arena match, and I'm happy we were able to get the win. Hopefully we could face one of a fellow Knight of X, Sunry, for a final round, and that would be awesome. Did I get the milk? I did not. So, I'm really excited to try out tonight. I got a Ninja Creamy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Ninja Creamy. I'm using this True Life milk. It's like a higher protein milk with like some peanut butter, some whey protein, for like a little bit of late night ice cream. I cannot wait to try it. I have it ready to go for tonight. So I don't know if anyone has any experience with the Ninja Creamy. I would really be interested in some recipes. You have literally said tinkle about 30 times in the past 10 minutes. Don't go blaming killess co-workers. I swear. I wouldn't lie. He's a Resident Evil character. Gotcha. What do you think about beef with heart disease and it being a superfood? So I think you have to have it in moderation. I don't think you should have beef every day. But I think a little bit of beef, like once or twice a week, is not terrible. I wouldn't have it every single day like a lot of influencers are saying, like, just eat beef every single day. You got to be careful what it does to your heart. So I like sticking with more chicken, ground turkey, stuff like that. I grow all my own stuff and I raise my own meat. That's amazing. I unfortunately can't do that around here, but all things in moderation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Andor is an amazing show. Not too excited at season 1 first 2 episodes. Then I am impressed by the storytelling. Yeah, it always took me a while because the first 2 episodes were really slow, but it got better. Vex, what do you recommend for Relic 5 Tusk encounters with Omicron? Treya, Radis. If you have Radis, Jin, and Cassian, they can do it. Definitely Treya with Nihilus and Scion, or Savage. Vex is going to disappear with the milk to grow a beard. Oh, man. Yeah, guys, I shaved the other day. I look younger. Did you say beet or beef? Beets help with lowering blood pressure, I heard. I meant beef. Beef. Beets, I've been having more beets more than ever recently. I like them in salad, like a nice beet salad. But beef, like red meat, I wouldn't have red meat every single day. Last one, guys, I swear. When I work out, I get really hungry. All hail Sunray, who's selflessly tanking a second round in hopes he would face Vex. Wouldn't blow this one. I hope he get the face. There we are. Mos Eisley Cantina. Is that the same guild as Bit Dynasty and Sanjita? I think that's the same guild. Everything in moderation, absolutely. Just like everything for food, having in moderation. Yeah, you guys are right. The other day, I went out and got ramen. It was so good. With the noodles, the broth. I got it with pork, hard-boiled egg. It was delicious. I don't have it all the time, but it was really good. Did I drop something? Sunry has beat me before, good player. Oh yeah, constantly chatting with me on Discord. He's really good. I have to keep in mind I do have a TW going on. I don't want to get yelled at. Our government just advised yesterday that more than 100 grams of red meat a week is considered officially unhealthy. Really? I don't know what our government says, like mine. I only have 3 GLs and 9.8 in Copper 2. Isn't it bad that I'm still super far from another GL? I feel like it's better to finish up Great Mother, Satil, Maz, Balin, Sith Empire first. Thoughts? Kind of depends on your goals. Like, obviously, the higher you get up, the more Galactic Legends you want. But if you're closer to those other goals, you could still perform very well with having Great Mother, Satil, and Maz and all those characters over Galactic Legends. Like, Galactic Legends aren't the end pinnacle of this game. Obviously, they're very important, but all the teams you've listed are all capable of beating Galactic Legends on offense. So you have to keep in mind where you are in terms of your economy, of your roster. If you're spending, if you're not spending, you got to keep that in mind. So if you're closer to those quick short-term goals that are going to give you a bigger boost, go ahead and do that. So if I were you, if I would recommend you do like a bouncing act. Once you finish Great Mothers, go to a Galactic Legend team. Once you finish Balin, go to a Galactic Legend team. Like, go back and forth and bounce back. Or like do 2 in 1. Great Mothers, Balin, then a GL. Maz Kanata, Sith Empire, then a GL. Stuff like that, because endlessly grinding for Galactic Legends over and over and over is going to cause burnout and not fun. So try to play the game as fun as you can. Don't feel like you have to be always going for Galactic Legend, and it's going to be better off in the long term. I know I'm anemic, so that could be part of it, but I feel like I'm sluggish at the gym unless I'm eating beef the night before. Hey, I've heard of that before. I have friends that say the same thing. They need the red meat to feel like energized. I'm a carnivore. I eat beef every day. Lost 70 pounds, no more. Hypoglycemia, blood pressure is better than ever. No, my blood work is normal. I disagree with 100% beef every day. I hear you. Hey, whatever works. Everyone's going to be different. Whatever you whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. I know that when I go to the doctor, my doctor always asks if how much red meat I'm having, because he looks at my like creatine levels or like the creatine levels in the red meat and stuff like that. So everyone's body is different. You got to just listen to your body. Be careful with your kidneys and stuff like that. Sanjita bowed out though, not a loss. Oh, he left? Same as Bit Dynasty's Guild. Okay, I gotcha. You have a few of my previous opponents in this bracket. Maybe the stars will align one of these days. I'll get destroyed and it'll be a lot of fun. Hey, no. I think you're more than capable. Anyone that's watching, everyone can beat anyone on any given day, depending on, you know, whatever. So, I have ramen like 5 or 6. I have like 5 to 6 ramen places around here that I hit up for some Amaze Balls ramen. Interesting. I got some like garlic broth. It was so good, Gouda. Personally, in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of Sanjita. I gotcha. Why? Out of curiosity, I'm always curious to why stuff like that. And anytime to help. My ult is beating 5 Galactic Legend accounts in Bronzy with no GLs. Set Great Mothers and get Great Mothers and Balin. Yeah, Jimothy Hendricks, you're 100% spot on with that. It's super important. In the meantime, while we're chatting, I'm just going to do some auto battles for Fleet because rank 27 is just simply not okay. Galactic Legends back-to-back cost you so many Zetas, you can't keep up with those. 100%. That's another thing, too. 100%. I was able to beat Calvin, and he's a beast in GAC. He got similar RNG as me on the front walls and then couldn't clear, but I was able to. Yeah, Calvin's a great player. So if you were able to beat Calvin, that says a lot about you. So congratulations on that win. The one player, or I have so many problems with members from the guild of Vanguard of the Solder, VDO. They're very good. I have beaten them. I have beaten players from them, but it seems to be like a lot of my kryptonite recently was them. Let's see how we're doing. Hope you guys are ready for Conquest on Monday. It's going to be a lot of grinding. Going to be posting sector guides throughout the week. My ult account can probably beat you. Don't think you have any team countering my Power King Hunter with Vayncron. Oh, yeah, Andy, not happening. I can definitely not going to beat Vayncron. I know Jabba was beating Power King Hunter pre-Vayncron right now in 3v3. It's just not happening for me. What do you think in 5v5 will be better or worse for the Jabba matchup? I think 5v5 will be better. 5v5 will be better. I don't know if it's going to be a guaranteed win. Just initially, I think what I'm going to try to do is try to get Balin to work on Power King Hondo on offense if I can. That's my current goal. You have Bane for your Lord Vader. Yeah, Andy, you would beat me for sure. Well, I'd be good too if I spent 5,000 a year on Datacrons like one particular member of VDO. Who are you implying at? Because I think a lot of players in that guild are spending a lot, to be honest with you. But 5,000 a year on Datacrons is actually absurd. You need them? Well, realize that when you're facing someone from a certain guild, you're not just facing that one member, you're facing the whole guild because they communicate well about PvP. That's a great point. I'm pretty sure there's a couple players that had a whole guild stream facing me. So sometimes, like, I'm not going to be that guy, but sometimes as a content creator, I feel like I'm facing more than one opponent when I have an opponent, if you know what I mean. I feel like a lot of players, obviously, I think my name got a little bit bigger recently, so players know who I am. I get messaged a lot in game or, like, they see my name and they know who I am. So I feel like a lot of those players have those guilds helping them out through the chat, which, hey, I don't mind. Anything to make any sort of collaboration easier, but sometimes it feels like it's tougher to win those GAC matches as a creator sometimes. And that's not every particular matchup. That's every now and then, I feel like, but I enjoy it. Makes it a lot harder, but I am having fun doing it. Alright, just doing some of my dailies really quick. I might have a 7-star Sword Trooper Luke after this. Maybe, we'll see. There we go. Wow, we got 6 shards today. 7-star Stormtrooper Luke. That took a minute. So now I gotta start focusing on Yoda and Chewie. That's going to take some time. Because 100 energy is a lot. Super, super expensive. Always go here. Jabba can beat Vayne with Chrysanthemum Kron in 5v5. Been doing it constantly in Arena. That's good to know. If Jabba's purpose on offense is to, you know, to do that consistently, that's going to be very, very strong. I think the Balin Kron is so powerful in 5v5 because of Dengar and OG Hondo. Like, they're going to do some crazy things. And we'll do a quick Coliseum battle after this, too. Alright. Go here. Sometimes it's hard to do this on 3 accounts. I actually had to drop one of the 4th accounts, guys. It was getting too much for me. But I'm able to do a stream for the free-to-play, another endgame account, and still do my videos. So the 4 accounts was simply too much for me. But the 3, I feel like I can manage a little bit better. For the most part. Alright, Coliseum time. On this account, I'm rocking the... I chose 2 different paths. I went for the ISB on one account and the casting on the other. So, I want to see what's better. $50 a year on data crunch is absurd. I agree. Even 50. People do try harder against content creators as it gives them bragging rights. This is true. This is true. One account is too much, so I applaud your ability to manage 3. If I didn't have a job that was a little bit more laid back with that stuff on my commute, I wouldn't be able to do it. Ready got my cup to Relic 6. Very nice. That's awesome. There's definitely war rooms plotting against you. Oh, I know for sure. There are players in VDL that do not like me. I just have a feeling. I don't know why. But I know of certain players that definitely are not a fan of me for some reason. I don't know why. But it is what it is. Okay, so the retaliate is very nice there. Let's see what happens. 18. Advantage. Nice dodge. That stinks. Alright, 26%. The only big name I ever beat was Sig Sig. LOL. That's still a very good win. He's the guy who's in charge of the Smoke Event server. I have a couple of big name wins. I don't know if you consider Fatal. I've beaten Fatal, I think, 2 times. I haven't beaten Zerath yet. I beat Egnards as the other creators. I don't know if I faced any others. Don't feel bad. I have a couple guildmates who despise Zerath. I like you, buddy. I'm not gonna lie. Wink, wink. Oh my god. LOL, Bolter. That's hilarious. I enjoy his dad jokes, but they feel like he's boring. Fatal's a tough player. Yeah, Fatal's good. Let's see. What do you recommend for Boss Django Boba with a level 6 Dark Cyclone with 50% crit chance? Emperor Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn worked for me earlier. There's a ton of counters you could do. Yeah, I think Palpatine does really, really well, even with Mara Jade. Even Mara Jade. They shouldn't be able to take a turn. Ludog, thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you a ton. Did I drop the account that was given to me? No, I actually kept that account. It's the Exile Vex. I couldn't do it anymore, guys. It was so hard. Cassian is stronger than ISMB than Coliseum. Oh, I believe it. They're not a fan of a humble content creator. Go figure. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. A couple of them like me. Like, there's a lot of great players in VDL. I feel like I have a good friendship with Livid. Like, Livid's one of the best players in Galaxy of Heroes, and he's very cool with me. I'm cool with him. I respect him. I've learned a lot from him. Maybe he's learned a lot from me. But I feel like there's a couple of guys in VDO. They're not a fan of me. Don't forget to get Vel and sit to the 55 so you get 5-star Andor. Yes. Yes. Definitely working on that. I'm just taking my time. I gotta wait for this currency. I don't get the episode pass, so it's a little tough. But as soon as I get that currency up, it's gonna happen. So actually, let's do we'll quickly go into the R2 event and do some quick Krennic battles. If you guys haven't done this yet, this helps you a lot with your episode pass. So strange, especially since you're always giving props to how good video players tend to be. Yeah, I always give them credit. I say they're my kryptonite. Someone on Reddit says your wording free-to-play Conquest guide is misleading. Don't know what to say. So, Andy, I did read that comment. It has to do with the global pirate feat for win 20 battles with pirates. So, what I always like to do is on one side, I have the free-to-play team, and then I have the endgame team. And the problem is that the pirate faction is so tiny, I have to include Pirate King Hondo because there's only 3 leaders as an option. There's Ethano and there's Maz Kanata. And if you're starting the game late, you can't really get Maz Kanata right now because Conquest is over. So I would think Pirate King Hondo is more accessible than Maz at the moment because there's literally no way of getting her because the Conquest cycle for her is over. So I did see that comment. It has to do with the global pirate feat. There's not much more you can do. And I said that if you check out my video, there's going to be ways of doing it with a 1 relic character. So that's why they're saying it's misleading. I don't hate any streamers. Arnold streams do give me a headache, though. Yeah, I used to watch Arnold back in the day. I haven't watched an Arnold stream in a long time. I just don't have the time, and he does get kind of loud. But he's a good entertainer. I'm debating if I should use gas with 5s or arc with Echo or Bad Batch and Wrecker. For what team, Space? Why not spend crystals for it? To be honest with you, Koyoma, I don't really want to spend crystals on Coliseum. I really don't. That's just kind of like my mindset. So, have you left the guild in Exile Vex? I'm pretty sure they removed me after I said, like, hey guys, I appreciate everything, and I can't really do much with the team anymore. Mamba, hey Vex, for the mall candle watchies, do I need them to be at certain relic levels? I think obviously the higher relic levels would be nice. There is Relic Delta now. But I still think if you have the relic, if you have the right data disc, you should be fine. I would think Maul would be nice at relics. You want him at relics anyway. Canderous, you could probably get away with very low relic, but it really makes it easier. Okay. Oh, Journey Quest. Boom, boom. That should help. 25k. And I'm very close. 200. Let me see. Close to getting the 5-star. What else can I do in terms of the episode quests? Character quests. 130 shards. Okay, so I'm close to the next tier. I watch Arnold for the entertainment, and you and Calvin for the information and strategy. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, Arnold is very good at entertaining. He's a little, a lot louder than I am. Alright, let's see. I gotta get... Who am I getting up and running? I gotta get these guys to level 55, so might as well start working on them now. For Relic 5 Tuscans on GAC, I would do, Gas. You can do it with Gas, Echo, and, Arc Trooper. I've done that before. I do give props to Arnold because he's the OG. He is the OG. OG Hondo and Ness will carry hard in Santa. Yeah, absolutely. That's why when that person had that comment, I was like, I didn't want to respond back and be like, oh, well, blah, 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 but it's okay. Not everyone's going to have the same mentality as you. Obviously, I know pirates are very endgame, but there's literally no other pirate team that you could do besides Maz Kanata, Ithano, and Pirate King Hondo. And I think Maz Kanata is a little bit more inaccessible right now. I like Xerath a lot. He'll give you some good advice and just be like, whatever, do what you want. I'm not your dad. Gets me every time. Yeah, he's funny. He's definitely got a good sense of humor. It was nice to talk to him on the podcast with Ali Gal. It was, he's actually a really cool guy. Oh, wow. This is going to be a worse run. This does nothing, but it's fine. The run's already done. Oh, wow, we got more. Never mind. 33%. I did get higher. Okay. I don't get why people have to badmouth content creators they don't like. If they're not your vibe, that's fair. Doesn't mean they're bad. It's okay to have favorites. Yeah, that's a great point. It's a very good point. Yeah, Andy, they made that tier very, very hard for some reason. You're right. Okay. Let's keep climbing. Toolband. Defeat 5 enemies with Admiral Piet for 500 episode points. Did they just add that? I gotta check. Managed to get 30% on tier 6 on the ATST. Very nice. Very nice. Vex, trying to figure out what to use on my opponent's Saw with Kyle Cronus. Luthien is 373 speed. Seer Malikos or BKM. I can't afford one drop. Saving Balin for Leia on the back wall. Alright, let me double check. I personally do not feel comfortable with BKM. But I will check the Ufu team for you. Seer, Malikos, and Maul is a 91% win rate. 0 wards is Platinum 3 in League. That's freaking dope. I'm going to see you in a couple minutes, hopefully. Got a dip for now. Have a good one, Kadar. I appreciate you hanging in, and hopefully I can catch you on a Friday stream with the tribe for some drinks. So I appreciate you hanging in with me. Seer Malikos has worked for me before. Yeah, that seems to be the way to go. Do you think I should use Esokero for a boss? You could do that for a solo as long as you don't need him for anything else. He would absolutely work. Rewards for having 100 shards. I might have to try that. Steven, the GAC account went really good. On my main account, I'm going to record that in about 15 minutes. We're going to hop off. Anyone that's a channel member today can get a roster review on a roster review stream. So, I do have to record my main account so that we can get some content out for you guys tomorrow. So, after this battle, we're probably going to wrap up really quick. Appreciate you all for hanging out with me today on a Saturday. And I also got to do some TW battles before my guild freaks out. Yeah, Camborkin, you all remember now. Yeah, so anyone that is a channel member of the channel gets a 5-minute review on a live stream or even in a offline recording, whatever you guys prefer. So, if you guys are channel members to the Knights of Vex, you get special perks in my Discord. So, if you are a channel member, come into my Discord, let me know, and I'll change the tag for you guys. And we can decide whether you want a certain review. If you want it on stream, you want it off stream, but it's for 5 minutes. Because we got to get through a bunch of them, and let me know what you want me to look at and stuff like that. So, if you guys are a channel member, let me know. But I want to just give a big shout out to you guys for hanging out with me on a very fun stream on Saturday. I really always look forward to the Saturday streams. They're so chill. I get to talk to a bunch of players and members that I never get to talk to during the week. And I can't wait to play more games with you guys, more Star Wars games, and for more content along the way. So, you guys are awesome. Hope you guys are having fun, you're learning, and enjoying your time. So, thank you guys all again for an awesome day. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. If you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to like, comment on the videos, subscribe if you aren't subscribed. You're on the road to 10,000. For some reason, that number's not accurate on the board. We're actually at 9124. I'd love to get to 10,000 subs very soon. So, thank you all again. I'll catch you guys hopefully Monday for a stream. And have a great weekend, guys. May the Force be with you all. Peace out, Knights of X.